Howdy dorks. Oh my god. Hi. This is my life now. I got some dorks if you can't tell. It's Unchatter. It's time for more Dwarf Fortress. It's time to be harassed by cats all day. All day. Stop. She has toys. This is not one of them. How did you... Stop. Stop. Oh my god. What did you even do? Is the problem how? I mean, it's a little distracting. What did you even do here? Oh my god. Hi, how's it going? Happy Turkey Day. At least in my neck of the woods. She has twisted this in a most infuriating manner. There we go. Hi. It's time for more Dwarf Fortress. It's time for Fortress mode. We just finished up a big long adventure at the end of last stream, and then we reclaimed our fortress, and then I did some magic between streams to make things kind of nice. And now we're hopping back into fort mode. And that's going to be exciting. We have quite a big to-do list from the last time we were in fort mode, and it's still there. Nothing happened while we were gone. So that's cool. We'll go over what we're up to as we go forward. Today's Turkey Day in the US. We're not having our feast today. We're gonna be doing it tomorrow. So today we're just kind of chilling and hanging out and chilling. So I hope you chill with me. Hooray! Today's episode is brought to you by a feast. Not a real life feast, but like a koboldy in-universe feast. But also by viewers like you, clicking on buttons and hanging out and joining the Discord and all that good stuff. I thank you for all being here. Hello, fellow dwarves. How are we doing today? We're doing great. We're doing great. We're hopping back into fort mode, and there's some stuff to do. And we're just gonna get into it. I mean, I might as well just pop over here. I have it loaded up, right? It's gonna work. There we go. Okay, so here's our treasure room, and here's our just retired adventuring party. We have Earsad, the intelligent undead kobold who is missing a horn. We have Neri, the still alive wild boar man pugilist who is missing a tusk, I believe. And his pet war-trained rhinoceros named Osime, who I believe has some kills of her own. 21 notable kills and 2 others. We had quite the adventure. But now these 3 people are here in our fortress. And you might notice things look a tiny bit different from the end of last stream. I did end up like reclaiming this fortress a couple different times because there's like a couple things that happen slightly differently each time. So I wanted things, mostly I just wanted to make sure that all of our heroes are still in here. So we have Srau here, we have Earsea here, we have our slime drivers. Actually, we have 2 of our 3 slime drivers. Our other wild boar person seems to have wandered off, but he's one of the less consequential characters, so I'm not too upset about that. And then we have Shem, the Gorlak necromancer, who is locked away and kind of mad right now. I want to say that Shem had 2 friends who may or may not be here anymore, but I'm also okay with that because they were pretty inconsequential as far as characters go. But all the ones that I care about are here. And we have 2 slabs. We have our old slab, and we just deposited our new slab. We got 2 slabs with life and death secrets on them. One thing that we'll have to deal with, or maybe not even deal with, but our adventurers here belong to our civilization, right? They both belong to the Serpent of Baths, but they don't belong to our fortress. And I was fiddling around with DF Hack to see if I could change that, and I could not figure out a solution to that. So at the moment, I don't think I can induct them into a military squad. I would like that to happen. There's also all of the loot that we got. We have all these books that we've gotten from several different places. A necromancer tower, a human castle, some other things. Plus all the coins that we looted. We took a lot of coins and some gear. So that's all here now. And that's them. If you recall, there's a couple of things that we need to take care of when we unretire because Dwarf Fortress doesn't do them for us, such as importing the work orders. I did export them, right? Import, I think Kobold 10, because yeah, we're in year 10. So that's gonna import all of our work orders, thank goodness. We're working on water skins and some leather armor. But that's all good. I think that all works out. The other thing that we've noticed is that when you retire and reclaim, all of your chests and cabinets and whatnot kind of get uninstalled. So between streams, I just placed where all of the chests and cabinets go in their rooms. So when we unpause here, everyone's gonna get a million jobs to place a bunch of furniture, but that's totally fine. The others, so then what else? Reassign pasture animals, because all the animals just go everywhere. So this is our main pasture. I'm actually going to remove this section because this was kind of an overflow. we didn't have enough food in our thing. But I think we're going to be okay now. Because we have slaughtered quite a few. Slaughtered quite a few of our animals, so I don't think we're going to eat out of our moss here. What is a tip of a new DF player that you learned? That's a good question. I mean, it's been a good decade since I've been a new player. At some point, you just kind of have to hop in and do it, right? Some people prefer learning from tutorials. Some people just learn by doing more directly. I think though, I mean, the wiki is pretty good. The wiki can be slightly outdated every once in a while, but it does have very good, just kind of general information. Especially like the broad mechanics and stuff. So what would probably make sense is to kind of hop into a fortress, and then every time you have a question, you just kind of look it up in the wiki. Is kind of what I did. Back in the day, I first learned by a long video tutorial series, but that is so out of date now that like the specific series that I learned on would have no relevance on how the game works anymore. But there's a lot of good tutorials out there. Blind is a person who does a lot of quite nice tutorials, and they're all like chopped down into little bits. So there's like here's the food tutorial and here's the animal tutorial, and he kind of breaks them down like that. And those are pretty good. Blind is great. I agree. Found it easier to get an existing fortress than starting one from scratch? Absolutely. But to be honest, I've dipped my toe in a couple times and got scared each time. Yeah, that is also a thing. You can find the save files of pre-made fortresses that other people have worked on. And just load it up and like kind of continue. And an established fortress can continue without too much trouble. But like that first year or so, there's a lot to take care of right at the very beginning, which can be quite overwhelming. I mean, this game can be overwhelming just in general. So I'm just putting all of our grazing animals here in this pasture. We still have a bunch of water buffaloes that I don't really know that we need to keep, but they're here. We also have a bunch of horses for some reason. I guess our adventurers keep bringing horses. But we got all these goats, and I guess maybe we'll kill some of the goats. We don't actually need goats aside from like milk and stuff, but the llamas and the alpacas and the sheep are really what we care about here. I should probably just leave maybe all the non-shearable things go in a different spot. But we'll start with this. This is, geez, we have so many animals. I think some of them procreate while we're in adventure mode as well. This is a lot. We also have a bunch of giant cave spiders. We have so many giant cave spiders. And previously we had them locked in a room because I wanted them to procreate. But it appears that has happened. So I think the giant cave spiders are just gonna be, oh geez, look at all these baby llamas. The giant cave spiders I think are gonna be allowed to just roam the fortress at this point, and maybe they'll get adopted by some of our citizens as pets, which would just be good for everyone as far as I'm concerned. We'll start with that. We can adjust that as we need. Oh, but the rhinos get their own thing. The rhinos go here because this is exciting. So we had these stray war-trained rhinoceroses previously, but they weren't domesticated. These are just wild-caught rhinoceroses that we've been training, but they haven't been domesticated. But then our most recent adventurer started from an elven civilization who just so happened to have war-trained domesticated rhinoceroses. So we got Osime here as a pet, and she somehow survived all the nonsense that we put her through, like zombies and mummies and stuff. Lots of goblins, and now she's here. So now, if I'm gonna put all of them together in a pasture, and hopefully, so we only have one male, but hi cat. The babies that Osime gives birth to will be domesticated rhinoceroses. And that will be nice. And then we're just going to start accumulating domesticated rhinoceroses and war training them. And then we're going to start assigning them to our squads. And that's going to be very good. That's going to be very good. I'm learn the hard way, but find out. Being around finding out. Yeah, exactly. That's generally how I learn. And Dwarf Fortress is not really a game that you can just learn all at once. I've been playing this game for upwards of 10 years, and I still learn new things. And then now, as of yesterday, there was a big patch. So now there's brand new stuff in this game again that no one knows about. And that's going to be what happens kind of going forward. We're going to get new feature releases every once in a while, and then no one will know what's going on. Exciting. It's a bit like Crusader Kings or Football Manager, where the depth adds a lot once you start playing, but it can be overwhelming. You have to get over a certain threshold first. Yeah, I agree. Good luck, Chow is here. Yeah, absolutely. Ask questions here if you want, or hop in the Discord. We're all friendly there. Blind also has a quite active Discord with a dedicated Dwarf Fortress Q&A channel, and that's pretty good too. Yes, and Z is here, but not feeling well. But we'll provide some good company. Okay. Oh, standing orders. Okay, so I need to go in here. Labor. The cat really wants to destroy my bracelet here. We're not going to automatically weave. We're going to only use dyed cloth. Actually, I want to make a handful of bags first, probably. And we're not going to automatically collect webs. So that's all good. Open trade gate, open farm gate. So we need to open this one. Oh. And then our farm, which I'm so happy about. This is going to keep growing in. Okay, those are pulled. Unlock tower hatches. So it's going to be these guys, right? Yeah, we're just going to unlock all of these, because this is going to be we're going to continue constructing on our giant labyrinth here. Our giant glass ceiling. And our glass towers. And all of this junk. We're going to continue on all of this. And then reset secret tunnel. So then over here, So these two have been pulled. Right, so that's open, but the water is in the bottom. I think what's happening is I'm pulling this one. I'm pulling this one. And that will kind of reset our secret entrance here. Okay. Think we're good to unpause. What kind of nonsense is going to happen immediately? Hey, look! Oh, I also noticed this. Is this you? Is this you? So, I think this is the same person. We had locked someone away in our dungeon, but I just kind of locked the door after their sentence was over because I didn't want them wandering off because they were like espionaging against our civilization. But then he kind of disappeared, but I think this is him. Are you actually here to visit, or are you like leaving after they chat with a local? Interesting. You're just gonna hang out on the side there? We'll keep an eye on you. You are sus. Yeah, you can even see when we look at your real name, this isn't your real name. This one's gonna do something. That one's gonna get up to some trouble. But we'll keep an eye out. We also have, oh yeah, we have some stranded citizens because reclaiming things can be weird sometimes. So Shem, I definitely want to keep locked in here. So I'm gonna lock these doors. Unless are you wanting to? No, you're fine. I guess I didn't even need to lock that one. So that locks you in here, and then I can unlock this, and then you can get out, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So then we lock that again, unlock, unlock, and then our other stranded person is up here for some reason. But I guess we're just gonna have to build you a stair to get up, I guess. Let's just do... There's some nearby wood. Let's just do that. And that will get you out of there. Satan? Satan. Your name is just Satan. Satin or something. Sacred Seed. Who are you from? You're a former member of our fortress. Interesting. But now you are... You have a position within the religion called the Creed of Vultures, and you live in the Armor of Gristle. I don't know where that is. That's interesting. So this is someone who was with us in fort mode, and then probably left while we were in adventure mode. Now they're coming back for a visit. So that's kind of cool. We have a good handful of grumpy people. I think we're gonna have to address that, but we'll get there. It's also there's just gonna be spiders everywhere, and I love it. Oh, and then there's a random forgotten beast corpse because I deleted it with DFhack, so that it didn't kill half our fortress. So there it is. And everyone's gonna freak out because of all those furniture jobs I gave them. Rhino thing is so cool. Kind of lucky you had a female domesticated one. Yeah, I agree. Well, I did pick that intentionally. It's lucky that the elves have domesticated rhinos, because that's complete happenstance. Though I think there's like a good chance of that happening, because like rhinos exist within the region that we live in, right? Because they've just been wandering into our fort. And then the elves live in the, like, very similar region. So I think it's just we both have wild rhinos, and they happen to domesticate them. Question, may I have a dwarf? Sure. So I haven't been changing their names, but you can change someone's profession if you like. Mostly because I like their names, and I kind of want to keep them as the default names. But if you want to give someone a profession, you are absolutely welcome to. They are spinning thread, very good. I'm gonna put in a job for some cloth bags because I'm sure that that's something that we need. I'm actually gonna remove the leather bag one. I'm just gonna say a yarn bag. We'll say 20 of those, and then once that's done, we'll start making clothing again. Can I get a Marksdorf? Yes, we just started a Marksdorf squad just recently, even. Here's Zizzler doing archery practice, and then here's an Axebold doing individual combat drill. Yeah, we're getting there. Adequate discipline. Look at that. Dabbling Marksbold. You have to change your Twitch name to Kobold with a bow. Yeah, there you go. What should I name them? Yeah, look at, there they are. Stray War Rhino, Stray. So long as Osime ends up in there. Hopefully these end up get done. No. Okay. There's just gonna be spiders everywhere, and I love it. I love it so much. Okay, I think they're figuring it out. Tourist Dwarf Scholar is visiting. Or no, you're gonna be over here. Yeah, Dwarf Scholar. Some of them end up marked as hostile. I'm still curious as to why that happens. We're gonna hang out here. Your maternal grandfather is here. Interesting. Geez, look at this family. And you know no one else. Okay. Sounds good. Slava has gone stark raving mad. That was only a matter of time. Are you gonna... You're winded? I mean, you're not haggard anymore, but you are crawling around babbling and naked. My friend's gonna go bounce to some other dwarf friends. Okay, sounds good. We will be here. We'll be here. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. You are just... still crawling around babbling. Okay. Well, that's why you don't have an important job anymore. Oh, and that's right. So I don't know what happened to our... I don't know what happened to our squad leader here. This is supposed to be a melee squad. Yersi's our clan tactician. I can't remember if I had you doing both. I don't want to put a dwarf in there. I don't think I want to put Yersi in there. I don't want to put Srow in there either. Who has the best melee potential? Of course it's the dwarf. A dwarf and a dwarf. And a weaver and an elf. Oh my goodness. Maybe I do want it to be... not Yersi, but Yersi, our clan tactician. We're a legendary fighter, so if I do that, do you continue being... You stop being our clan tactician. But I think I want... I want you to continue being the tactician. And then I want someone else to be the leader. I guess we can choose someone from the squad to promote, right? The abyssal horses. I don't think I can't sort by their current squad. Where's all the people who are in this squad? Do I not get to choose from those people? I'm just gonna pick performer. Competent shield user, competent hammerbolt. Yeah, why not? We're gonna do that. And then this squad is fine somehow. And then this squad, we ended up losing, like one person has wandered off, but that's fine. Here we have ranged potential. Glassmakers and weavers, I guess, are people I probably want to keep around, right? But stonecutter, why not? You can be there. So now our squads are probably fine. And then our tactician needs better quarters. So where is Irce's quarters? You have that room. So actually I'm going to reassign this to whoever we just put here. Oozle. Oops. Or Urzel. Caravan tactician. Is it just, it calls the squad leaders to caravan tacticians? Is that what's going on? Sure. And if I go here... Oh, creature? No, don't leave her alone. Oh. Okay. Jezebel is tolerating? Okay. Frank is so funny, he sits on my knee, but when my wife comes in, he jumps off like he can't be seen being affectionate. Of course. Frank does strike me as that kind. Yeah, there goes Jezebel. Dang. Yeah, this mod changes the names of some of these things in a slightly confusing way. But I think that's gonna be fine. So Oozle is gonna be here, right? Or no, what just happened? You ended up there. Because I clicked out of the thing. Okay. Here, hold on. Can you even have a bunch of gear on? Did I pick someone? No. You just have some gear. Okay. So this needs to be for Urzel. This needs to be for whoever I unassigned it from. Don't know who that is. But that means now Irce does not have a room, right? Yeah, okay. But we were working on that down here. I'm gonna smooth this. I'll put in a bedroom. And a door. And then make it a bedroom. And assign it to Irce. And then I think we're okay. The Crundle is fighting, that's fine. Surprised we haven't had a fight breakout yet. Bro has imposed a ban on exports. Satin is visiting again, so he must have left and come back already. Other than that, I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of cancellations as people figure things out, but I think we're okay. Look at all these animals! That is so many animals. Okay, so I'm gonna say... We're gonna split this. We're gonna say that this is a different pasture. This is gonna be for like our water buffaloes and horses and stuff. Okay, let's do... We'll even just search for them. Water buffaloes, which we have way too many of. Way too many water buffaloes. But this is free leather, honestly. We will never be wanting for leather. Then we had like a bunch of goats, right? Okay. Doot. Because the things that we can make wool out of are the important ones. Needs dye item. Yeah, okay, so we need to be making dye. Which is done here. These should all still have their links, right? Yeah, we got all of our inputs. So you're going to mill plants. Nothing is ever going to sneak into our fortress ever again because it's just swarming with spiders at all times. And I'm so happy about it. Did Heck and Jez swap? Yeah. Heck jumped up and kind of wanted to cuddle. And by cuddle, I mean Hecata just kind of jumps and bites Jezebel's neck. Jezebel didn't really like that, so she ran off. So now it's Hecata's spot. And that's kind of been the pattern. Honestly, Jezebel will try to get cuddly, and then Hecata will show up, and then Jezebel will run off. That, like, especially in bed. Jezebel wants to be cuddly. Oh, here we go. Scribe, Tanner, and magma crabs. Magma crab attacks the scribe? Why are there magma crabs in here? Why are there magma crabs in here? Right, we got one there. Where was this other one? I am blind. Oh, there's just... Where's the second one? Way the heck down here. Okay. And you're overcome by terror. That's right. We were mining out all this stuff, right? We haven't even gone into our caves. Holy cow. Okay, and then this is all from Magma Crab. And Asin Sus Forlorn One. You came back already, but you changed your name? What are you up to, as in? I should just accuse you of a crime and lock you up. Because I know that's why you're here. I guess I can have our, how about this? I'm gonna say... well, we have Some disorderly conduct. We have vandalism from a different person named Azra. Yeah, I guess. And then Slava, of course. So we will convict Slava. Convict Azra. And then we'll convict Osla. Visa rejected. I mean, I can't tell him no. I can't just say straight up no. But we can keep a close eye on him, right? We also have all these cold cases. I want to say... I mean, Udib was a different one, right? We murdered Udib. Disorderly conduct, and then this theft, right? I want to say this is the one that our mystery kobold was guilty of, but by corrupting Orkna. But can I just do... Yeah, there you are. Can I... Does that work? Yeah, look! Okay. No sentence pending, okay. Oh, theft of meat sold, that's right. We've already convicted you of it. It's interesting that you show up in here. We just need to get you back in a jail cell. We also have, like, we built a bunch more jail cells, but I never put ropes inside them. So I should do that. Which is a restraint. But we don't got any. Okay, so we're gonna make... Can't make, like, glass chains, right? That'd be hilarious. Yarn rope. Just make 10 of those. Sounds more like a dungeon. It is a dungeon. The game even calls it a dungeon. Desired metal cages and chains in dungeon. We have 14 of 18. Oh, did I actually deal with the magma crab? I just kind of assumed that it was gonna be okay. Okay, there's a dead magma crab. Did this blob kill a magma crab? Stray cave blob pushes the magma crab in the body and the injured part collapses. The cave blob killed a magma crab. That's kind of rad. That's kind of rad. That's all fine. Not fine, but we'll get to it. But there shouldn't be, like, this magma crab is still here. Okay. I'm gonna say squad. Please go kill the magma crab. That's just wandering around in the bedrooms. Please and thank you. We'll see who shows up to do this. And Satin is visiting again, huh? And then the peacekeeper is keeping the peace. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Brewer's been found dead. Oh, well, that didn't take long. You managed to kill it, right? Magma crab is knocked over and tumbles backward. Yeah. Arbold charges. Yeah, great. Great. Good. Good job. Good job, Scholze. But why is there a corpse? What happened? What happened to you? Where do I... Trying to remember. Here it is. Where all the buttons are. Combat. Brewer? Is that you? Brewer was, or is that your name, Raka? Raka. You did tumble with a magma crab. Brewer kicks the magma crab in its body and the injured part collapses. I must withdraw. I finished up some work that was not satisfying. I've been wounded. No, that's not annoying. And then dies. So that's unfortunate. Were you in a squad even? No, you just had a bunch of armor on. Okay. Interesting. Unfortunate. We're still needing bags for our mill plants. Which I thought we were going to be okay on. I guess I just need to make this bigger, right? So that more show up all at once. Because then they all stop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But in theory, we made a good chunk of dye. Yeah, all the mill jobs are going to cancel. Another magma crab. Kobold scratches the magma crab. That was that one. Okay. Okay. I think we are basically okay. We still need to make, we actually need to make some more coffers and cabinets. But this should be, work order is active and you are active. So they're going to just kind of work on that. We have a bunch of wool sitting there. We have some seeds, which is not what this stockpile's for. And where's the dye? Hopefully we have a bunch of, we have a bunch of cloth, not necessarily dyed cloth. Some of it's dyed. A petition? A priest for the doctrine of spraying, of course! Of course, like our big established religion. A temple and a priest. Location must be built and furnished with a new position appointed by you. Yes, that is actually one of our ongoing projects. That's the word. Cancels make blocks webbed. That's okay, that's fine. It's on the menu tomorrow. We are gonna do a chicken. Is affected by Z? No, we're gonna go forward with our plan. Frog in my throat. Chicken, potatoes, stuffing, and pie. Yep, we were having a conversation about like what the most crucial bits are, and those are the ones we decided on. Okay, so this kobold got away. So now I'm going to disassemble that. And then I think what kind of pie? We're gonna do the slab pie thing, right? We've already finished a pumpkin pie. We've had and finished a pumpkin pie. Oh, look at our volcano go. Holy cow. Spewing up a storm here. Butterscotch pecan, yeah. Making a slab pie. So this is going to be our temple complex. And we were working on taking out all of these, all the floors. And then we're basically gonna rebuild it in. Because I'm a silly person. And I want to continue doing that. I think what's gonna have to happen, like these ramps, I'm gonna give up on these ramps. I tried to make some ramps and I don't know what I was thinking. I did not do them in a way that makes any sense at all. But I'm gonna put in some temporary or maybe permanent stairs. Like I want to do like here and down, right? Which will do that part, but I need to construct the up part. just out of a random rock nearby, and then that should work. And then I'm gonna say, like, over here, I'm gonna like wall off these ramps and just ignore them. We're just gonna pretend they didn't happen. So I want to dig down and then construct up. And they'll get to work on that. This one, I actually think they can get up to here. So we're working on channeling. I'm going to keep this on the default. And really, we need to do like these, the outsides, and kind of come in this way. Do like that. Sacco is fighting! Okay, and then there's like random webs just everywhere that are ironically not from our, whatchamacallits, our spiders. So maybe we'll collect those. Oh, we don't have as many legendary miners as we did. Mathematician, interesting. Well, dwarves could mine. Dwarves can be miners, that's totally fine. Yeah, we're spatchcocking and a brining. We have a lot of decent planters here. And then our fisher bolds, that's fine. And then our legendary herbalists. Our engravers is Orca and Irsea. Excellent. Two of our heroes. And we're working on training up some armor smiths and some mechanics, because we want very good mechanisms for our weapon traps. That is a thing. Then this should be our fishing zone, right? We have, yeah, fishing area. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So aside from the whole temple shenanigans, I want to get our wall here to the point where people can patrol it, so that our archers can do stuff. That is I think that's the next big step with this whole construction. And then the question becomes, how high up do we go? I'm eventually I'm gonna take all of this down a level. So we're gonna say this is the ground level. See, it's ground over here, and we'll bring it down over here too. And then we have a level of wall, and then maybe the layer that they walk on. Or do we go up one more? If we say they're walking here. I'm gonna want to go up on this side and probably up a bit on this side as well. And we're not gonna have a walkway across here. This is just gonna be a glass wall. Do I go up one more? Because we're gonna have the layer. There's a random hamster there. Oh, did we manage to keep our Neri's hamster? What was its name? Minaro? No. Oh, I don't see your hamster. I wonder what happened to the hamster. Definitely still have a pet rhino. The hamsters aren't even really treated as pets. They're like items that you wear. So I wonder what happened to the hamster. Maybe it's that one. Maybe the hamster's gonna go on its own adventure now. But maybe we say, like, this is the level that they walk on. Galaxy hamster? Galaxy hamster going on adventures. So they'll walk on this level, and then we'll have walls on either side to keep them in. And then on this level, there will be a roof. Which means I want this tower to be at least that high. So I want to build here, and build here, and probably build here. I think I want 3 more levels here. I'm actually going to get rid of this hatch so I can keep going up. And I want to say that we have a whole bunch of glass blocks. We have 1,000 green glass blocks, so we're good to just make some stuff. And of course, we're gonna have to like get out to make this wall. So we need to take down that one and that one. Someone coming? Floor, select after. We need those 3. 27. Oh, it's probably counting all the things that are inside things. Okay. So we need to make a lot more glass. No access, of course. Okay. That happened. Okay, so now we need floor in here. All right, we'll go like this. Okay, so now I can take this out. Oh, the pangolin is fighting. There's just a random pangolin. There's just a random pangolin. Okay. Satin is visiting again. Needs gems, that's fine. A priesthood of the doctrine is... Okay, so... I want to say the Doctrine of Spraying might even have a temple already. This is too far down. I forget who all I've made temples for. Unnamed Sculpture Garden. This is Stoneworker Guild Hall. This is Invisible Scars Temple, which is the name of a god. Page of Shields is a Craftsbold Guild Hall. Larval Church is Church for Odor, who's a god of death. Don't worry about it. Sienna Oil is a metalsmith guild. Coastal Sanctuary is boat to paddling, but not the religion. Just the god. Is a Ranger Guild Hall. So maybe they didn't have one. Or is that the one that we made like right when we left? Church of Lice is for the Creed of Vultures. Temple of Oceans is the Doctrine of Spraying. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna recognize the priesthood. And then of course our caravan tactician has become the priest. Or no, you're a performer even. I guess that's fine. So I want to assign a person, right? Skilled Persuader. Anyone that we recognize? No, none of our heroes. I'm gonna say craw. Why not? That will at least, oh yeah, this poor... What happened to you? Was this the... Oh, you got the crap beaten out of you by the peacekeeper. Oops. That was just punches, right? Peacekeeper punches. Why are you so fragile? Okay, so then I'm going to use our dig tool here, or design rather, except that I need to first go into here, and go into the planner, sort of clear glass. I definitely want green glass. Any building material of green glass, okay. Of which there are blocks. So then we're going to say design, build, circle. And it's going to be hollow. Like that. Right, and I just hit enter. So I wanted 3 more levels. Or do I do 2 and then the roof? Maybe the roof will have some sort of interesting thing to it. Like not just a flat thing. So if we're walking on this level, we have our pathway roof on this level, and then our tower roof starts on this level. So yeah, maybe we'll start there. Right, and then I want to do stairs up from here. I'll just, yeah, fine. Do like that. Then like this. And we'll we'll see how that goes. I do want to cancel these ones because we're going to have to get out there to make the wall. But that'll get us started, I think. Crundle is fighting. Cool. Really curious about our grumpy people. We have a doctor. Who, I mean, what's up with you? Cracks easily under pressure after being confined in 105. Where's memories? Being someone in bed, gratitude, uneasy dwelling upon being attacked. These are all good things. Uneasy dwelling upon being confined, became more prone to stress. Dang. Wonder, empathy, sympathy, delighted, satisfied, sympathy, uneasy, dwelling upon, wearing old clothing, fair enough. Delighted, sympathy, pleasure, shocked, reliving, being attacked. Fair. Like, you should be fine, right? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm not sure why people are unable to pray to the boats of paddling, because there's definitely a church, the Perth of Apes. Which one? Which one was it, right? The boats paddling. And this... Maybe we'll just say everyone's welcome. 82 worshippers, almost half our fortress. Just worships this one god. Well, who else? Which god is it? The lungfish god. The lungfish god of rivers. My favorite one. Azra is upset because of being chained. Slava's upset for being Slava. Shem is upset for obvious reasons. Icky is new. Urska, I feel like we've seen that before. But Iki... Shaken, relieving suffering a major injury. You're like winded. Interesting. While you're sleeping. Shaken, lonely, bored, uneasy, shaken, afraid. Yeah. PTSD is kind of a bitch. Let's check on, I think clothing is going to be a thing that we really need to pay attention to. Our bags happened, so let's check on... Oh, and then our ropes probably happened too. Let's do restraints. Yeah, okay. Gonna need a couple more, geez. But then this is all just a single dungeon zone. Interesting. Boop. And that's a dungeon. Looks like a dungeon to me. So I'm gonna say another 10 yarn ropes, and then we'll start making clothing. But where did our... This is just... Yeah, everyone's ditching all their worn stuff. Has everyone become naked? Mills. Where'd our mills go? Here you are. Now there's a bunch of bags. Okay, perfect. I wish I could just control all of these at once. But yeah, our lungfish god is one of the most popular gods in our world. Like even when we go into adventure mode, giant cave swallow, that's just cave junk. Like half the people we talk to, even non-kobolds, are worshiping the same god. I think it's originally a kobold god, but I think worship of our lungfish god has spread to other civilizations as well, which I love. It's so cool. We're also going to need so much green glass. I guess let's check over here. I want to make sure that our digging keeps going. This has not happened. I want this to happen. But this side is fine. Our channel here and here. And I bet we have a whole bunch of microcline blocks, right? Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna pave in this whole floor, essentially. Might even... Yeah, there's like soil walls in here. I'll even put in a microcline wall, essentially. Yeah, we're going to ignore these silly ramps. Lose a little bit of square footage, but honestly, this is a pretty big one already. It's not a pretty god. I mean, do you expect kobolds to be vain about what their gods look like? Because I don't. I think it makes perfect sense. Mighty floppy riverfish? Yeah. I mean, you're... It's a fish that can exist on land. Like, just even as a symbol, right? A lungfish being a god of a river, but being a fish that is unique for being able to get out of the river and walk away. Like, that's kind of interesting, right? Other fish don't do that. Yeah, we'll put one there. Let them do that first. Necromancer has slipped into depression. I'm really at a loss as to what to do about Shem, though of course now that you're haggard, there's not as much we can do anymore even. I was hoping that you could like... Or wait, did you... There's a bunch of choirs in here, but you never actually wrote anything. I can't assign you, right? Yeah, because you don't belong to our fortress. You belong to our civilization, but also the dwarf civilization. But you don't belong to our fortress, so I can't, like, tell you to do things. And I know that if I let Shem just wander around the fortress willy-nilly like a normal person, she's gonna, like, something's gonna happen, right? There's gonna be a random magma crab is gonna show up and attack Shem, and as soon as Shem is in combat, she's gonna find the nearest corpse and turn it into a zombie. And once that happens, I will lose all control of the situation. And that's ultimately what I don't want to happen. Azura cancels starting fist fight target inaccessible. That's funny. Oh, because you're because you're locked up. Just let me out of here, I'll kick your ass. It's how I wish my life would end. What, just by a necromancer? In a tantrum spiral? Never mind spreading to other civs in-game, I feel like you're repping for IRL. I am repping for the lungfish god of rivers. I am absolutely. I guess I should unlock this now that there's no one locked in there. A citizen is stranded? You are... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess. Fine. Get out of there. Like, honestly, that is a functional ramp. It's the going up that's the thing. Maybe it will be fine. Oh, the Minecraft badge? It's been a long time since I played Minecraft, honestly. Okay, so now we need to focus on this and actually get this taken care of. So I'm actually going to, or no. Yeah, we'll go all the way to the edge. You go there. You go there. That's high priority, right? Yeah. Playing it earlier, oh, that's fun. Has there been a lot of new stuff? Human Beast Hunter Necromancer is visiting. Hi. John Yu. Adequate Cheesemaker. Former member of Confederacy of Twilight, which is a human civ. Council of Tone, I assume, is going to be your hometown. The Emancipated Society is going to be a town of some kind. The Just Council, same thing. Confederacy of Twilight. Former Master of Beasts. So you're former for everything, but you're currently a member of the Dimpled Crosses, which I don't know where that is. That's interesting. That's interesting. Great creativity, good fuel for social relationships, and a way with words, bad intuition, and very bad analytical abilities. Oh, good. A necromancer with bad intuition. That won't cause any problems. But a labyrinth? It sure is a labyrinth. It's a labyrinth in progress. Our entrance is over here, and then this is our caravan entrance down to the trade depot. And then you can see it started over here, but eventually we will be glassing in all the ground here and filling it with weapon traps. We have a lot of silver on this map. But yeah, and then these are going to be little insertion points, because just by complete happenstance, I already have, I mean, we have some fun things, but what else are you going to do with the Minotaur, right? The Minotaur is going to go in the labyrinth at some point. How's our library doing? Oh, we have all these scholars. We don't technically have writing materials in here because the chests all got disassembled, right? These need to be higher priority. Not advanced enough for the game to understand everything, sadly. That's fair. Same. Wish the pickaxe was more truthful to the design of Minecraft. It looks like a resource pick. It's cool, though. I mean, the Minecraft axe looks like an axe, right? And there's our visiting scholar. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I need to like remember, pay attention to what I'm doing. Because these are gonna happen in rapid succession. Go there, and then there, and there. How do you have a pet spider? So we're playing a mod. We have many spiders. The main thing that this mod is doing, I'll just many. We have many. We're playing a mod because normally kobolds are not a playable race. But what this mod does is create a new variant of kobold to make them a playable race. So you'll see most of our people running around if they're wherever they are. They'll show up again. Here you are. One of our miners. Normal Dwarf Fortress kobolds don't look like this. They look a little more dog-like. So these are a modded civilization, and one of the things that the mod does is give this civilization access to domesticated giant cave spiders. So we didn't have any when we first started the fortress, but we've had just over the years 2 different migrant waves showed up with a male and a female giant cave spider. So we just kind of shoved them into a closet and let them breed for a while. And now we have a bunch. Now we have a lot of giant cave spiders. Right, then I'm gonna go like this. So cute, reminds me of Undertale, yeah, right? The art, even, like they're... Our going theory is that these are very Undertale inspired visually, because I mean, look at them. Okay, now that our miners are here and I'm paying attention to it, this can go kind of quick. Hopefully. Realistically, we can do like... Yeah, kind of. We'll go like this. Masterpiece. Pond turtle shell amulet. Very cool. We went through all our bags again. 2 people are throwing tantrums. Giant cave spider has given birth to a girl and twins and triplets and a boy. We just got a bunch more giant cave spiders. We're also working on domesticating rhinoceroses because they can be war trained. Which is going to be very good. Can they make milk? Spiders cannot. Spiders cannot, to my knowledge. The main benefit, so we have in normal unmodified Dwarf Fortress, giant cave spiders are like one of the most valuable creatures you can have access to. But awkwardly, I haven't been able to get the useful thing out of them. They shoot webs, right? They're spiders. They shoot webs. They milk silk, exactly. I read that as milk. I don't know why I read that as milk the first time I saw it. They do make silk, but they have to like see an enemy and want to like have to defend themselves to be able to make silk. But because these are domesticated, I've been having a hard time prompting them to make silk on purpose. They have a couple times. I think we just need to catch some scarier creatures and lock them in a room together. But they're like crawling up the walls and such. That's so good. Oh, they're so good. But in normal Dwarf Fortress, you can catch a wild giant cave spider from the caves and create kind of a setup so that like you put like a wall between like a wall that can be seen through, and then, you know, a giant cave spider on one side and a dwarf maybe on the other side, and the cave spider just goes web, 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 just forever. And then you can create kind of a mechanism for doing that safely and then collecting the webs, and you can make silk clothing. And that is very, very, very worth doing if you have the opportunity to. But haven't been able to make that work. Oh, with these guys. So we haven't. Right now they're just pets. I think they're available as pets. No, I'm gonna make them all available as pets. I want everyone in this fortress to have a pet giant cave spider. Because no one's gonna be in danger ever if they just have a spider following them around, right? We have so many. They also seem to become adults immediately. Like, we don't have any juvenile giant cave spiders, even though we just gave birth to a bunch. So that's interesting. You need to be careful to not isolate anything. We'll do this one first. I also want to make sure that our glass production is going. Glass is like the main thing, right? We have collect sand jobs. I think we just need more bags. Look at all this though. We managed to sort them out. They're not starving. Here's our rhinos. Here's Osime. Here's the domesticated one with 20 some odd kills. Oh, and then I need to like redo this. Okay. When hostile? Oh, because yes, of course you're hostile. That's the whole point. Did all this, a significant chunk of this got made. So now this needs a floor. Oh, but they are working on it. Interesting. We only have 3 made? Okay. I would love for that to be a higher priority. Maybe they can be scared of a giant weasel. See, I put a kobold, or not a kobold, I put a goblin thief in there, and there was no reaction. I bet the Minotaur could do it, but I also don't want to... The more we do with the Minotaur, the more we risk bad things happening. All of our nobles are fine, right? All of our nobles are fine. Do you all have, like, gear and stuff? You have leather armor, but you are... Entanglement of Crews is our range squad, so that's correct. Okay, so you have your thing, you have leather armor, you have your bolts. Cool, that's correct. Oh, I was gonna tell someone to start, like, collecting some of these webs. You're all weaving. I'm gonna say collect webs on repeat. And then that'll just collect some of the webs that are around. How do you find a Minotaur? It found us. It found us. You'll start attracting monsters of all kinds, and one of the monsters that you can attract is a minotaur. You can't attract them like specifically, as far as I know. But like as your fortress grows in population and wealth and stuff like that, wow, did we actually go? We've actually gone through a lot of this stuff. Wow, not all of it, of course, but a good chunk of it. And we're growing trees. Hooray, trees! We have a durian tree, an acacia, paradise nut, olive, and paradise nut. Very cool. Some of those might have to get chopped down as we put in our roof here, but that's fine. Okay, so green glass. I want a lot of green glass. We have a lot of pond turtles and strawberries. I might even come in here and like they're all active, right? They're all active. I think we need some more leather, and we need some more leather bags. Because we have wool. We're cranking through our wool. Are we out of leather? We might be straight up out of leather. We might be out of leather. Because we were using a bunch of it, right? I have... Oh, I don't even have a crossbow shop. Okay. It's like... I want to put these up at the top. What was I gonna do? Okay, well, clearly we need more leather, right? But we have a bunch of water buffaloes. And those are basically just walking leather. So we're gonna slaughter a bunch of these. Say 15 of them. That will leave plenty. We have... I guess not all of these are gelded, so they'll start repopulating themselves at some point, but we'll just leave them alone. Oh, but I don't have a crossbow shop. Where do I... There's just like random forbidden stuff in there. Where was I doing the wood? Oh goodness, look at this. Why are all the cages in here? This might need to get a little bit bigger. But these are our carpenter shops, and then our wood stockpile is empty. That's a problem. But I don't care about any of these trees. I'm just gonna chop it all down. This is all gonna get landscaped at some point anyway. So I don't care about those trees. Let's check back up here. This is getting there. So we'll go across like this. And then these walls happened except for over here. I guess we just need to dump these stones. Which, I mean, I could... I'm gonna put a little stone dump over here. I'm gonna want to clear all of this out, really. Zone. Garbage dump. We'll say that this little end of the hallway here is a garbage dump. And we will dump all of these rocks. One of the things, I don't think that's gonna be a thing we tackle today, but something I want to do in the next year or two is set up a garbage disposal using our volcano here. And we might get rid of a lot of the normal rocks because we do not use them quite as often as a dwarf fortress would. Like usually as a dwarf, I'm using all the rocks to make crafts and stuff. But we're just making like shell crafts. Kind of stumbling around obliviously. That's fine. You do you. But that'll all get cleared out, and then I want to do... Well, I need to be careful here, right? Because... I guess I can do... like that. But then this is like just normal ground. Maybe we'll leave it there. We'll do there. And then we construct. From here, I'm gonna like build a little platform out here out of microcline. And I think it's just gonna come across like here, essentially. So I guess what I want to do is I'm gonna go into our construct floor and say that this is going to be not glass, but microcline. I do want it to be blocks. I don't know if I can say blocks specifically. Nope, that's not. I'm just gonna have to trust that they'll find the blocks. Blocks on. Yeah, okay. We're gonna assume that that's fine. We're gonna use this design tool. And this is all gonna be floor. It's gonna be a freeform shape. And I'm essentially going to trace the outside here. And then kind of something like this. And then I want it to be filled, right? And then that's all going to be microcline floor. Hopefully. And then why are you... Are you just actual ground? Okay. Well, we'll do... Whoops! It's autumn! Probably should have stayed before now, honestly. Simple enough. We'll go construct floor. Plop one there and there. And then that's just open space because the door's down there. But I guess I'm gonna put a microcline wall around here. That's the idea. So then I can engrave it. So yeah, we'll start with that. Or I need to be careful there. Look how clean this is becoming. Let's toss in some doors. We could even like make some fancy doors. We have so much gold. We have so much gold. Make me 10 gold doors, please. Our ropes appear to be done, and I've just forgot about the crossbows. So let's go remember that real quick. Well, because of the trees, that's right. Where do I stick it? Be cool if I had a little bit more room there. We could even do... I guess I have another wood stockpile over here for our potash. Or maybe, you know what? How about this? How about this? I'm gonna go into our wood stockpile here. I'm going to remove a little chunk. Going to build a boiler. Damp stone, because of course. Oh no! Slava, no! Yeah. Finally. Oh, but where? That just happened, didn't it? What happened to your body? That's weird. That's weird. Well, Slava's dead, unfortunately. But that is kind of what happens when you go stark raving mad for years and years and years. He had a good many years of moss collecting. Oh, there was a tantrum. I totally missed the tantrum. Okay. Oh, empty buckets. We need more buckets? Let's put in 10 empty buckets. Oh, but the other thing I keep thinking to do I'm going to go back in here and say we're going to use only dyed cloth. I'm going to look at auto clothing. It's going to tell me everyone needs new headwear, but no one needs new bodywear. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Just randomly look at our clother here. I mean, all of your stuff is fine. Here's Earsea. You have a skirt and a breastplate and a cave spider silk dress. Cool. Wow, does everyone have clothing now? I am very surprised by that. I'm very surprised by that. Everyone must have gone and grabbed new stuff. Well, we should use the opportunity to start making more. So we're going to do yarn togas, yarn robes, and then we'll also do yarn caps, and yarn hoods. We're going to do 10 of each of those, but then like 20 caps and 20 hoods. And that should be fine. Where do you... There you go. Okay. Now bags, like, yeah, bags. And see, you have stuff in you. So they're all gonna be sitting here waiting on bags. And our millstones are also waiting on bags. So where are the bags? I guess that's the question. We do have sand sitting here. So hopefully green glass blocks is happening on 2 of these. That's what I need to do. I need to find our green glass job. Green glass block is somewhere. Green glass block. But you're gonna go... You're gonna go 5 at a time instead of 2 at a time, so you can actually use all of these furnaces. That will speed that up a little bit, I think. Dwarf Bart has returned. Okay. And then we need a channel here. Yeah, look, they're working on it. Okay, perfect. Then I can start putting in the wall, I think. Do wall. Yeah, we'll do... or no access. Oh, I guess that's technically true. We'll start here. Yeah. Why did that get channeled? I guess I did tell that to be channeled. I guess that's what I said. We're going to use a lot of microclimb for this. Actually, we'll just go maybe not even that far. I'm not going to put a wall on this side. This is just going to be an open balcony. you don't actually need that. Pack. They will slowly work on that. But this is essentially good to go. That's going to become one of our temples. And then I want to pave all this as well because of the dirt. How much microcline do we have? I know that I just said I did like 1,000 microcline blocks. We're gonna need more than that. So this is going to be more microcline. I'm gonna say do another 300. We're probably gonna have to find more microcline to mine, but that shouldn't be an issue. There's usually some around. I would love to. I just want to make it look nice. Can we even get there? Nope. I can put in a temporary floor. We'll just make that out of wood. And then this will be floor. Do I continue this wall all the way up? I mean, if I do, that's like lower priority, I think. Peacekeeper and Stonecutter is fighting. Is this more justice happening? Jeez. Oh, poor Slava. Dwarven child is a criminal, apparently. Oh, Peacekeeper throwing a tantrum. That's less good. Why is Sacco one of our... Where'd you go? Why is our Peacekeeper haggard? I look splendid today. Yeah? I mean, you do. Never feels hatred toward anyone or anything after seeing Slara's dead body in 104. Personally thinks that there is something deeply wrong with people that persevere through adversity after suffering a major injury in 104. Wow, this is our Peacekeeper? Yeah? You are somewhat focused with satisfied needs, but you're haggard. I think we need to swap out our Peacekeeper. Clan Tactician, Kra is one of our religious people. And then everyone else is novice everything. I'm gonna say this Bone Carver is gonna take over. And in theory, it's gonna reassign all the rooms, maybe? No? Now see it undid our... Okay. Well... These are for... Where's our peacekeeper? Peacekeeper. Okay. And then we're good. Okay. Sacco's gonna take some time off. And probably be immediately thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. Yeah. Well, so it goes. I'm gonna put in some more leather bag jobs. Since we're accumulating some leather and low on bags. And then our glass is happening, right? Glass blocks. Glass blocks. Glass blocks. Not quite, but that one, yeah, okay. So that should happen faster. Just more people working on it at any one time. Should be good. And then let's head back up here. This is slowly getting cleared out. But it's starting to look good. I'm gonna put a wall here. And then we'll just disassemble that floor. If I can figure out how to make the ramps all reliable, then maybe we'll just get rid of the like wall in this stair at some point. Look, this is all that's all just getting taken care of. Very cool. So we need a channel here and then here. Probably got half our fortress wrapped up in in all this. Is everyone doing stuff? There's a lot of stuff going on. There's actually only a couple people who aren't doing anything. Wow. We are putting our fortress to work today. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this into a temple, even though it's not quite nice yet. But I can actually assign it to the same temple, right? Temples don't need to be contiguous. So this is just going to be an extension of the other temple until it's nice and good, and then the other site will go away or become something else realistically. A less significant temple. Strange mood. First strange mood of the day. think that's what we're doing. Okay, accept. And then this gets added to, I think it's the coastal sanctuary. Blacksmith has been possessed. Oh, that could be good. I want to look at our places. And then I believe, was it Temple of Oceans? Temple of Oceans is for the Doctrine of Spring, so that's one of the churches. I think it's the Coastal Sanctuary is just the boats of paddling. Okay. So this room is for the Coastal Sanctuary. Cool. So now we look at this. This is Coastal Sanctuary. Still got the same performer assigned to it. Still got 82 worshippers. That's all good. So we'll make this look better. And then we will reassign the other spot to some other god. And hope that they're okay with I don't know, what's the temple equivalent of sloppy seconds? I don't think any gods actually have a problem with that, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, because then we could just say remove current location as assignment. Yeah, I think that's what would happen. Thieving or mischievous creature. Oh, there's just a random rat in the cave? Okay, that's fine. Do we get wood? We got wood. And we made crossbows. It's interesting that we're using the elf version of the sprite. Donkey sweetbread. It'd be cool if this stockpile used barrels. I'm not sure what's going on there. Aside from retire and reclaim nonsense. These all still have seeds apparently, so that's a good sign. Something has collapsed on the surface. Because of tree chopping. Our doctor is unconscious. Good. Good. Wooden crossbows are done. Perfect. Oh, we should check on our towers here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then that needs to be, oh, but we need floor in there for that to happen. Go like this. Hey, we're up to 43 green glass blocks. That is fantastic. Of course, I actually want to remove these two because we're gonna have to get out onto the wall. Floor, and then we'll do here. And then I don't think it'll let me there yet. Okay. That's fine. So, from here, I want to build this wall higher. Green glass, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go like this. DF hack should be smart about letting us only do one at a time, so I'm just gonna put it all in. Boop. then same thing on this side. And that's already all of our all of our glass that we've made. But they'll get to work on that. And then that means this is going to be like our actual pathway level. I'm going to put a door that needs to have an actual floor made first. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We will let this go. We could also be working on our clear glass construction. I don't know why you're up here. So eventually this whole area is going to be getting a glass roof. So this is all going to be a flat portion of the roof, but I also want this to come up another 2 levels, right? We did 3 here. We have 1, 2, 3, and then here. And I'll go, if I go 3, I'll go up to here. If we did 2, it would be here. I think I want to do 3 up to here. I mean, it's like 2 total, right? Or is it wall, wall, and then we do 1, 2, and then 1. What do I do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think it's going to be like that. So I want to add 2 more levels on top of this out of clear glass. I'm going to do this, and then the way that I found was helpful was to start with just 2 in the middle. I'll let them do that, and then we'll go out from the sides. But they should be able to just do that. All the gem stuff is still canceling, but that's totally fine. We actually made those robes. We actually made the robes. And the togas. Very cool. Very, very cool. Things are happening. And look at all this. Look at all this. Channel here. And here, I guess. Because we won't go past here. We'll go here. I'm gonna wait for them to haul out all of the blocks, and then we're gonna pave it in. Oh, and now I can get rid of this. And we'll put doors there too. Moody Dwarf is working. Excellent. Dyeing cloth is working. We could probably also like bring, like I'm gonna make a little stockpile for our microcline blocks, I think. This is going to be for stone, or no, blocks of microcline. You can get a couple of wheelbarrows, and you're going to take from our main block stockpile, which is there. Temple microcline. And then this stockpile also has... does not have wheelbarrows. Should have some wheelbarrows. In theory, someone's still working on making us our coffers and such, right? Are you... You have claimed this building. You're a blacksmith, but you claimed a stoneworker shop, so that's cool. You got bronze and leather and cloth and wood. But yeah, rock coffers are still happening. Got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then... where does the dye go? The dye goes down here. Ooh. Oh, we made some dye! We made some dye! Holy cow! Okay, so that worked. That's 2 giant stacks of dye, so now... these should just be like on repeat, right? Are you all... I mean, they've clearly been working, but I don't see them working right now. Where's our dye cloth? Dye cloth. Unused dye... I mean, this is ready to go again. Okay, this should... that should reactivate. And we should just have a bunch of dyed cloth. I mean, there's a bunch of wool there. Hey, there we go. Rias has created Secrilza Orgazliae, a tetrahedrite mug. Offers it to the ferocity of buckling. Very cool. That's our second artifact mug. It's our second artifact mug. What? What happened to our slab? What happened to our slab? Oh no. You just... that's not where that goes. I guess I placed it on there in adventure mode, but I didn't... it wasn't assigned, right? I guess that makes sense. So you go there. Meditating on rivers, very good. There is still all this stuff from our adventurers here. The stockpile should only be doing coins. Anyway. This will hold a tetrahedrite mug. This one. Our second named tetrahedrite mug. Very good. Thank you. Ended a mandate. That seems fine. Bro has just been ordering us to not export things, which I'm very appreciative of. Look, microcline has ended up right here. Perfect. I'm gonna do big ol' floor. Is a volcano behaving? It's behaving as well as a volcano can. It is spewing. It is presently spewing. So, I don't know. It's behaving like a volcano. This is going to blow through our microclimate very quickly. Okay. Must remove construction. Oh, I guess that's... Yep, that is most of all those blocks we've made. Cool. And this side got done. Okay, so now this is going to be a new meeting area. Kind of figured it would just follow the edge naturally, but it don't. Can't tell how much further I had it going. Also not sure what's going on there. Should be fine. You're just down there. Okay. Okay, so now there are two churches dedicated to the boats of paddling. Well, there's more than two. There's several. Uh-oh. Osla grips the peahen. Miller misses the giant cave spider. Please do not attack the giant cave spiders. Yeah, Osla's throwing a tantrum against the spiders. I don't think that's going to end well. A spattering of giant cave spider ichor. Stop. Just standing in his doorway, smacking dogs as they walk by. Could you not? No one's reported this yet. You're just killing a named dog. Oh my god, you just killed a dog. These tantrumers. Always with the tantrums. Should be asleep, so as fun as this is, not the dog killing bit, I should go. That's fair. Well, thanks for coming by. Have you had Have you had your daylight savings thing yet, or are we still off like more than usual? But either way, come by on Saturday. Come by on Saturday. We're starting a new game. We're gonna start playing Tactical Breach Wizards on Saturday because that looks like a really fun game, and I'm interested to see how it goes. So come by for that. Otherwise, have a good rest of your week and such. It's 17. Uh-huh. Yeah, go to bed. But yeah, we'll see you around. Now Sacco is... Oh, but you're in jail. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Our former peacekeeper is tantruming in jail. As you do. And no one's reported the other thing, but this is all good, right? You're all good? The thing I want to ascertain is which of the different temples, I guess, need, or which are the different organized religions to our one god. all the spiders. It's weird to look at a spider's relations and see like 13 uncles. They're all related to each other. We did literally start with 2, so they are all related. But this is going to be... It's going to attach itself to an existing temple, but I want to know which one, which I'm going to do through this menu, essentially. So boats of paddling, obviously 82 worshippers, and then food, nightmares, and the night is the invisible scars, with 25, and then odor, death, blight, disease, deformity, and rebirth is probably the second most commonly worshipped god after our lungfish god. The rest of these are going to have like a couple people. Lurid order, I don't care about here. Creed of vultures is for odor, of course. The cult of tin, that's a good one. Let's see, invisible scars, boats of paddling. So communion of crabs, but that's small. Communion of oceans is small. The Fellowship of Dawn. Look all these churches we have. The submerged cult, but it's small. The coastal communion is probably the largest one we have. Or the Doctrine of Spraying. The Doctrine of Spraying is our primary one, I think. We also have the Soaked Doctrines. I think Doctrine of Spring and Coastal Communion are the 2 biggest. I think this one is going to be... Of course, now I need to like look up which is which. We'll say this is Coastal Communion and this is the Doctrine of Spraying. So now I need to figure out which of our places is for the Coastal Communion specifically. I'm assuming it's going to be the Coastal Sanctuary. Or no. That's our main one. I want locations. Oh, here we go. Creed of vultures, boats of paddling. This says only one assigned. Or is that like assigned performer? Dedicated to the boats of paddling. Okay. These are just temples. That's interesting. Right, yes, because this is a temple to no one. Right. Okay, that makes sense, because that's where all of that's our treasure room. Makes sense. Or at least that's the way I have it set up currently. So the one assigned must be like having people assigned to it. Um, Temple of Oceans? Temple to the Doctrine of Spring. Okay. So then, do I have one to... I don't currently have one to the Coastal Communion, I guess? Because we only have the Doctrine of Spring. So this one that we have currently should go to the Coastal Communion. I have decided. This is a new temple for... Was it Communion of Oceans? No, the Coastal Communions. Oh, but no, that's not for the same god. Okay. So Doctrine of Spring is clearly the most represented of our lungfish ones. Because that's to this. We have Submerged Cult. Communion of Oceans. Communion of Crabs. Okay. So I'm going to say that this one is for the Communion of Oceans, I think, because a 4-person... Geez, this whole temple for 4 people. But it's going to make those 4 people very happy. Yeah, because the Coastal Communion is not for the boats of paddling. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the Communion of Oceans. The Moist Chapel, yes. And I guess I'm going to say that anyone can visit these. I guess. We've had stuff restricted, but I think I'm going to stop restricting them, essentially. Yeah, so you have a whole 4 worshippers. But then the Doctrine of Spring will be this one up here. Made the leather bags. Still need to empty bucket. I'm going to assume that we have buckets, and then that's just... Oh. A person named Orc. Hilarious. Or not. Are you already gone? Might be already gone. Shem is stumbling. Did that other necromancer hang around? Nope. Okay. Sure. Gra is wanting something. Gra wants coins. Gra wants coins. I'm gonna do gold coin. I'll just do one of them. Oh, I love them. I love them. There's just spiders everywhere. But now we want to start engraving, I think. Because our engravers are okay, I think. High Master and Professional. So they'll make some nice engravings at this point, I think. I'm gonna start with just like a perimeter, essentially. We'll go from there. Just waiting for this to happen. And then, so the other thing is that I want to replace this wall with glass. But that's gonna be tricky when the volcano is spewing like this. I want to say that when it calms down, it can come back down to this level. We'll see when that happens. We'll see if that happens. This level wouldn't be too hard. Like, everything from here up would be perfectly safe. Did our gold doors happen? I wonder? Right, I'm just gonna do here. Yeah, gold doors! Gold doors. Yeah, there you go, Orca. Very cool. Okay, so now I'm going to channel that last one, and then we will begin making in this floor. And I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. A gold statue toppled. Osla throwing a tantrum. Because why wouldn't you? I'm gonna put that back while I'm thinking of it. We have a bunch of others we can place too. At least that was just you toppled a statue and didn't, like, destroy something. Yeah, this this silly stockpile. Maybe we should take out the empty cages. We have a bunch of cages. Are we, like, making way too many cages? No. But I do want those to live somewhere else because that's too many. Maybe up here. I don't want to get too close because trees can introduce things. Oh, I also need to remember, we had some of these open up, right? Yeah, we have some holes in here. We need to... Like this, I'm considering this all outside of our fortress, and it's going to be long term, but there is technically a way in right here, so we need to... I guess, is this linked to anything? It's not. It's totally not. I'm just gonna disassemble this. And then we'll put a permanent floor there instead. I'm just totally going to trap whoever does that, but then we'll just dig them out, I guess? And they're working on this! Look, they're just slowly working their way down. From both sides, even. Very good. Can probably start working on some of these other towers, too. Another tantrum. Our tantrumers are really going for it. Oh, a clerk has been found dead. Oh my goodness. Here's a crime scene. Athel, did you do this, or did you just found it? Didn't you feel anything after seeing the kobold's dead body? Tostress. What happened to Tostress? And what were you? You were a clerk. Miller punches the stockkeeper in the throat, and the part explodes into gore. Out! Ouch! Our tantruming Miller just... Wow, okay. That's murder. I don't know if that's gonna get treated any different than just disorderly conduct, or just gonna immediately go clean up all the blood. Fair enough. I want a cage stockpile. I want it to be kind of near the entrance, but not like really near the entrance. Gonna be made here, so maybe I'll put that over here. We're going to dig the amorphous little thing. I also want to make this not full priority. And then it's just gonna go... This doesn't need to be a little hallway, so maybe we're just gonna incorporate this as part of our little stockpile here. Oh, it just did it as 4, okay. And then you'll just need a little wall here. There. Needs empty bucket. Yeah, I guess we'll make some more buckets. I have a hunch that they're just filled with cheese or something. Yeah, look at all these with milk, yeah. And we should have make cheese. Probably just can't go through it all. Maybe we stop milking at this point. Maybe we pause the milking. Oh, why is this forbidden? Weird. Yeah, we'll continue to make cheese to use the milk we have. Where's our milk jobs? Have I already gotten rid of the milk jobs? You're shearing, you are milking. Okay, here we go. I'll just turn these into shear instead. Since we have a couple llamas. And the collecting sand is happening. There's sand there. The making glass blocks is happening. Clearly everything's getting clogged up in there because of our stupid stockpile situation. I don't know if I can fix it like this. They can get like a bin in there. Sometimes they can just collapse it all, but there has to be a spot for a bin. But the glasses should be showing up down here anyway. And why are you all... It's making it look like people are coming to do it, but we'll see if they actually make it. Dying is happening. Okay. Look at this. Someone will come for it eventually. And then more gold doors. Do the same up here. And now we can make our other one. They've even placed all the things. Wow. That was much simpler than I thought it would be. These keepers going after the miller. Good. Okay, so now floor microcline, yes. I'm actually curious, this all says block, right? Yeah, it seems to have taken the blocks and not just raw microcline. So that's good. So we're gonna go here, design, build, floor, freeform. And it's gonna be kind of the same thing, right? Just the opposite. So I think maybe... something like that. And then I don't need to put floors on top of the walls. So actually, can I... No, whatever. I think that's what I want. Oop. It's all floor. And then I can come in. Or did it automatically get rid of the extras? Wow, it did it on its own. Wow, okay. Cool. That's gonna be a bunch of things. I guess we need some right there. Other than that, that all seems good. And this is gonna be the way up, I guess. And then we'll do walls. I'll let them do the floors first, though. Are you worshiping? You're dumping. Still dumping. Okay. But now... I guess I also want to engrave the walls, because I'm going to put like a bunch of statues on the walls, but they can't like get to the walls after you put a statue there. So I'm going to say... I'm going to keep engraving around like this. But also the walls themselves. And as that gets completed, we just toss in statues and such. And honestly, I'll probably put some of our artifacts and stuff in here too, just to raise the value, I guess. I guess I want a floor on top of that. And then we'll see if I can figure out how to make this work. No, who's... Furnace operator punches the clan leader. Stop. Yasako. Sako needs to cool it. Back in the tank, Sako. Can't be going around punching the clan leader. Giant cave spider bites the cavy boar in the right front leg, lightly tapping the target. The giant cave spider couldn't kill a cavy boar? That's interesting. Okay, this is gonna be for empty cages and animal traps. And this will not. That should free this up for some other stuff. This food stockpile is overflowing too. Sako is fighting a blob. As you do. This is slowly happening. No. Back up to another 30 green glass. So then, okay. This level is wall. This level is walkway. This level is ceiling. This level is the ceiling of the tower. So I won't be putting more walls around here, but I do want to maybe... Here's what we'll do. I'll put floors in these sides. I want to make it look kind of nice. And then I'll do like ramps around this 3x3, and then the very, very tippy top will be just a single tile. I think that can work. Which means I should put a wall in the middle here. And then the rest of this will be ramp. And then since there's a wall there, I won't have to do anything else. That's just how it's going to be. So this, once all that is made, we're going to have to get rid of this stair and replace it with a ramp, but then someone's going to have to get down somehow, but that will be the last bit. And that'll be that tower. And then this got walled in. Did someone get trapped in here? How did you not get trapped in here? Did they like climb out or something? That's almost more concerning. Well, someone figured it out. Honestly, we could start working on that. Let's chop down the rest of these trees. We're also going to have to find a new place for our corpse stockpile and stuff. But then that's going to lead into garbage disposal. So we should plan on how to do that. But maybe that'll be what we do next time. Orca has engraved 7 masterpieces. Guys, well, we're down to 3 red faces. But my goodness. We have so many spiders. And it is my favorite thing. Oh, we did this. That's right. We also need to keep going on this. Well, this is just going to go all the way across to here. I think. And this goes across to here. Or did that not work? Cool. So they'll start working on that. We're getting all sorts of masterpieces in here. So you're a professional engraver, you're a grandmaster engraver, very good. The doors are showing up. It's even Strow who's gonna come in and place our gold door. I love it. There you are. I'm doing fine. You are dumping. Shem is stumbling around obliviously. I don't care. You are locked away and immortal, so whatever. But this is working. And then I guess we're gonna go essentially to here. Or no, not that. That's not what I want. And then... no. Or, yeah, okay, they need to make the thing first. Okay. I'm gonna be right back again. Okay, I'm back. I mean, they're cranking through this engraving very quickly. I'm quite happy with our two engravers here. So I'm gonna start plopping in some gold statues. These spots that have already been engraved. Because we have a bunch of decorated gold statues. My goodness. Probably good. And then we're gonna want to engrave all this. This is all gonna be engraved. This is all gonna be so pretty. It's gonna take them a minute to haul all those statues up here. We're a bit of a ways away. Kitchen toppled. Osla. Oh my god. Miller fighting a peahen. Azra slipped into depression. Jeez. Okay, well, kitchen and stills. I guess those are all close to each other. You just went nuts on our kitchen, didn't you? Jerks. So 2 stills in a kitchen. Jerk. But look, all the cages got moved out of here, so we just have a billion empty bins that need to be put in places. It's one of the things about reclaiming is stuff all just popped out of the containers. And then they have to go through and put them back. I'm still waiting for a rhino to give birth. Because we still just have our originals here. Osime, and then a bunch of trained ones. We don't get to see if they're pregnant or anything, do we? Friendly terms with Earsad. I guess I hope so. Cannot assign work detail. I guess that makes sense. Okay, our projects are progressing. Slowly but surely, the projects are progressing. So next stream, we're going to figure out what to do with our trash, and then we'll start landscaping out here. We're going to continue on our glass construction, but obviously we're going as fast as our glass production is going. So it's going to take a minute. We could, I mean, do we... Should we try to get more glass furnaces in here? These are kilns, these are smelters, these are forges, these are smelters. We could extend this. We could take over more area over here and make more glass furnaces. I mean, considering that's like our primary thing, maybe that's what we're gonna do. We want a lot of glass. We want a lot of glass. I would love for all this to collapse, though. Can I do this? No, come on. Temporarily let that spill out over there. I mean, we always have sand here. There's always sand sitting there. That's a good sign. We got plenty of stuff sitting here still. Yeah, okay. I wonder how much of this was actually claimed. Currently, I have these 3 stockpiles of gold crafts sitting here, literally circulating amongst themselves, in the hopes that people claim them. How frequently that's happening, I have no idea. Hello, Lennox. Hey, how's the fort? So you've tamed the giant cave spiders like kobolds do? Well, so our mod actually started us out with domesticated giant cave spiders. So I'm not responsible for taming them. But we did have, like, a male and a female show up independently in 2 different migrant waves. So the quantity is something that I did. I wonder what we're up to at this point. A lot. I've also I've opened them up to be adopted by people, like just today. So in the last hour or 2, we've had quite a few get adopted. Oh, and like some of them by the same people. Interesting. Iki. How many do you have now? Or no, Iki is... No, I want to see your owner. Pet of Iki. Animal caretaker. I guess that makes sense. You're also really grumpy. One of our few red faces is Iki. And you have taken 3 giant cave spiders as pets. And a rattlesnake. I mean, did that make you happy? I played with my pet. That might be affection I feel. Okay. If that's gonna help you, I am all for it. I am all for it. Don't tamed ones lose their ability to lose webs? Trying to remember how it works. So I have not been able to set up a farm. I need to sit down and put some more thought into it. But I was not able to bait them into continually producing webs with a goblin thief. I'm wondering if like something scarier, like an actual goblin siege invader or something else, like say a minotaur, or a forgotten beast. I wonder if that would actually get them to do it, because I have seen them use webs. Like, they haven't lost their ability to use webs entirely, because we've had like not in a farming situation, but I've seen, I can't even remember what it was. I want to say maybe it might not have even been an invader. It might have been like a I don't think it was a tantrumer. But it was like someone managed to get in. Something managed to get in, and the spiders were webbing it. But like, yep, possibly snatchers. It might have been snatchers. But I want to say, well, I'm having a hard time remembering. There was a situation where they spat webs. I made a mental note of that. But it was a situation where I wasn't controlling it, and it was very... There were like 3 webs. It was a very quick situation. So I want to say that there is something that I can do, but I have not yet figured it out. And I am hopeful. I am hopeful that we could do that. But we also have, like, as far as clothing goes, yeah, we're getting all this. Ugh. Okay, well, I see a barrel in here. I'm hoping they can start collapsing all of this, because we have rotting food now. Not that we're gonna starve or anything. Oh, but like, I don't need silk because we have some yarn animals. Silk is obviously like worth more. Giant cave spider silk togas would be amazing, but we're not suffering for clothing at this point. I want to see more barrels in here. Yeah, okay. I think they're figuring it out now. Like our meals and booze is doing fine. We have a lot of booze. Do we have any actual meals in here? I've been telling them to make meals. I hope they've been making meals. Prepared meals. We do have some prepared meals. They're gonna be like in these other spots, right? Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch there. I wonder... And it says this is active. I want this to go up even more, I think. Let's do that. But we're slowly working on our labyrinth. We're building up our walls here. I'm working on the top of this tower here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, see, that's cool. That's pretty cool, I think. And then I don't need to make, like, these are gonna happen on their own. So So I mostly just need to turn this into a ramp and somehow get someone down. But I guess I could do that like here, right? Can I just make a ramp on top of here? No, I cannot. I'm going to remove that and instead build just here out of wood. I'm trying to remember what I was learning about like ramps and stuff. I was in a fortress a while ago. It's been a while since I was doing it, but I was putting roofs on my towers and such, but I want to say that there was something that I was doing that was letting things still get in. Like, I don't know if like something about the ramp and the wall. I guess we'll find out. We haven't really had many flying enemies, if any. We'll see if it ever even matters. And then that doesn't need to go up from there. This is just gonna be floor. But then here, I just need to make a ramp when we can. Not a wall. We're back up to 60. Holy cow. Okay. Maybe we'll be fine. And then over here as well. Why are you all out here? I guess that's gonna be the fastest way up here, isn't it? Except that you could come out here. Yeah, why are you... You're hauling a log. Oh, you're all bringing the wood inside. Really? Going around here and in through here is the fastest way now? Okay, I guess. Oh, but now I need a floor there. Duh. Cool. I think that will take care of that tower, essentially. And then I think this one's gonna go up one higher. All right, we're gonna have wall, 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 walkway. Then over here we have wall, 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 walkway. Yeah. So this needs to go up one. And then this tower needs to go up a bit. And then this is all good, right? Except for right there. It's going to be a multi-level labyrinth. The towers are going up, the labyrinth itself will just be one level, though that is a thought. I think this is going to be big enough. This is going to take long enough as it is. So I'm making tall towers, and then we're gonna have a pathway that can go around. But the labyrinth itself will just be the one floor. Or why? What happened here? Just saying you'd probably do it. I'm sure we could. I'm absolutely sure we could. I'm gonna put a roof on it anyway. So like you could literally just have a labyrinth on top of the labyrinth. Okay, and then I want to go up from here. Ideally, I would remove that. And then we'll do that when we can. Just seeing all the spiders around makes me so happy. Oh, what happened there? We have a caravan. We have a kobold caravan. Excellent. Okay. Sako is throwing another tantrum. Ilt has become a kobold child. That's cool. This is all just shearing. That's all fine. And gems. That's all fine. I don't know what happened to my stair didn't get made. Please happen. I love it. It's perfect. Or it will be, at least. I wish I could make, like, the deconstruction jobs a priority. Oh, I'm paused. That helps, too. And the traders haven't shown up yet, so I won't worry about them quite yet. The spiders inside the dining hall. Perfect. Hello, Anthric. How's it going? We're making towers and temples. My temple shenanigans are happening over here. Yeah, look at this. So here's our... this is a temple for our lungfish god, but no specific church. And then we're building these mezzanines up here. So this is for a church, and then this is going to be for a church as well. Except for these need to go away. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say meeting area. We'll have to just remove the excess. Right, the walls are fine. And then like this, right? And that will be... I guess we can lump all that in there as well. Yeah. So then this is going to be attached to an existing temple of which I know the name. Temple of Oceans? Is that the one? Temple of Moles, Larval Church, Moist Chapel, Coastal Sanctuary. Or no, Temple of Oceans. So Boats of Paddling is our lungfish god. Doctrine of Spraying is a church dedicated to the lungfish god, and so is Communion of Oceans, and so is like 6 others that all have 1 person each. But the Doctrine of Spraying is the biggest one. So Temple of Oceans. This will become a part of... Right? Temple of Oceans. The Doctrine of Spraying. 13 worshippers. Cool. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to make them look nice, essentially, and then I'm gonna keep making more up here. We're gonna just all of the churches that are dedicated to our lungfish god are gonna get their own temple, and we're gonna replace this wall with glass, and they'll all be overlooking our volcano caldera, and it will be great. I made a bunch of gold doors. And people just get up that way, I guess. I guess I can get rid of these. I did some awkward stuff with my ramps. Or no, I want to leave that one. Get rid of this and put something there. That's what I want to do. Pizza. I am getting hungry. I think it's about time for me to wrap up here. Just look at this temple. Okay, so I need to assign some more engraving. Do like this. Okay, oh, because of, yeah, okay. And then like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. It's just going to be a big open chamber with a bunch of mezzanines going up. And each mezzanine is its own church. And they'll all be devoted to the same god. Like this place. So this is between two different sites, so 45,000. That's gonna be quite a bit of that is here. I think maybe this will be the last thing we do. We're going to go back to our other, like our original church to the boats of paddling. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna retire the location, but I am going to assign a new location to the zone. So I'm gonna remove. Right, I'm gonna remove current location. So this is just generic place now. But our other. This still is here, right? This is still the coastal sanctuary. Okay, and it's worth 38 grand. Excellent. Excellent. So now we just have a spot for a church to something. A church that's not for boats of paddling. I want to say this has 71. Generosity, sacrifice, charity, and persuasion. Interesting. The rest of these are pretty low. The charcoal I've seen a couple times. And then a bunch, like we have so many churches. Look at these. And like half of these are for the boats of paddling. The Fellowship of Eels. I'm going to say that this is for Zis, because I don't think Zis has a church at all. The Sanctum of Simplicity. Perfect. And then the other one, I want to say that Coastal Communion? What's the name of the other one? This one here. The Moist Chapel, I made that one, so Temple of Oceans. So I want to find the other spot with the Temple of Oceans. Which I believe is a thing. Larval Church. Oh, I remember. It was down here, right? Temple of Oceans, yeah, okay. So now this becomes a new temple for first race, right? With 30 worshippers? I think that's the only other one more than 10. Yeah, okay. Interesting. The Chapel of Morality. Cool. I think that is gonna help some people. And this wall is slowly getting made. Perfect. Okay, so now this needs to be a stair that goes up. Back up to 82 green glass. And then once that's done, we're gonna build this tower up. And then we'll figure out how tall these need to go. Not super tall. Like if this is the walk, or like this level is the walkway. So they'll just walk straight up into here on the ground level, hilariously. So this only needs... This might be the roof. This might be the roof. Which would make it the same height as this one. Maybe it'll go up one or two more just for the sake of being tall. But then this only needs maybe one or two as well. Because if this is the walkway level on this one. Or no. This is the walkway on this floor. This is the walkway on this floor. And then a roof up here. So yeah, we'll put like one or two levels on each of these towers and then put a roof on them. We'll get this walkway built across and then we'll start putting in the walls and the roof. And then we'll get people patrolling on it and then we'll be invincible. Even though we've had 0 invaders this stream. This has been a very quiet stream. We've had more strife from inside than out this time. But we know that there's some stuff going on in our world. Sizz has become a Hammer Lord. Very cool. Okay. I think we're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna stop here so that I remember that we have a caravan. And then we'll with everyone go forward from there. I think we're doing good here. I mean, we're progressing on our projects, so that's good. The cat is asleep, so that's good. Come by on Monday for more of this. Come by on Saturday. Come by this Saturday. We're starting a new game called Tactical Breach Wizards, and I'm very excited about that. That should be fun. That'll be our Saturday game going forward. Probably going to be maybe 3 or 4 streams of that, based on the comments that I've seen about it. But then otherwise, Mondays and Thursdays, we're going to keep going on this fortress. And when we're not in the fortress, we're going to be adventuring. And we have plenty of adventures left to do as well. We have 2 necromancer slabs in our fortress here. And there are more to acquire. I believe there are 7 total necromancer slabs in our world. And I gotta catch them all. I think that's my goal. But that'll be an adventure mode thing primarily. I also want to start training some squads so that we can start sending some squads out into the world. And I think we'll start on that too. We have a guard squad and a militia squad and then a crossbow squad. So from there, I think we're gonna start making like assault squads. And we'll do that as well. So I hope you come by. For all of that, today's episode is brought to you by a bunch of food on a table. And by you clicking on the buttons and hanging out and keeping me company and joining the Discord and all that good stuff. I appreciate you being here. You are what I am thankful for today. Truly. The people joining me on this very strange journey. I thank you. So I hope you come by for more. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I hope you stay kind.